All right, you guys. Well, welcome to tonight's webinar on closing the deal, which seems to be a topic that everyone really struggles with. And we're going to go through that the best we can and break it down into some steps that you can take to your daily routine of the business and pass it along to your downline as well. And hopefully you guys will get some good information. So hopefully have a pen and paper handy so you can take lots of notes. I'm Lisa Mohage. And Taj was just on and gave a little hello and goodbye at the same time. He's in competition mode, prepping for his IFBB Pro Card. So how cool is that? In addition to Nike trainer and all of the other NPC judge and all the other stuff that he does, will now have an IFBB Pro on the team. So that's pretty cool. So first things first, everyone wants to know what's the secret sauce to closing. Well, there's a whole process that has to take place before you can close. And, one thing to really consider and think about is when you signed up as a coach, when you were first presented with the business, you probably didn't say, okay, here's my credit card, sign me up. It took you a little bit of time to decide, okay, is this something that's right for me or not? And on average, 80% of closes happen after they've been exposed 5 times. So most people have to see the business presented 3 to 5 times before they can make a decision. So just keep that in mind. But first things first, your mindset has got to be right. And that really starts with your why and why you're in the business and what it is that you really want out of this. What do you want more than anything in the world for yourself, for your family? You have to really think of your why, and it's got to be so strong as if your house were on fire and your family's inside. You're going to do whatever you have to do to get your family out of the house. That's the same fire in your belly that you have to have for this business. You're building a better life for you, for your family, and you're going to do whatever it takes. There's our theme again, whatever it takes to make it happen. Okay, you've got to have belief, and this is a really strong part. All of this comes together with closing, okay? You've got to believe that you can do this and that you deserve it, that you deserve the life that you've always dreamed of, that you deserve to give your family this amazing life that you can give to them through this business. So you really got to believe in that. And for a lot of you, that's going to take a lot of time. When I was a secretary at a corn refinery plant. I really didn't expect to make a whole lot of money with the business or believe that I could do it. I thought it was going to make $100 a month. So it does take some time, and the more that you can plug into the team, the better off it's going to be. So, just surround yourself with positive people. It's contagious. It's going to rub off on you, we promise. And then the vision. What does your business look like from a year from now? When I first started, I remember someone telling me, next year, this time, you're going to be making 6 figures. And I'm like, what? No way, whatever, But it's true. What does your business look like a year from now? Are you going to be making $50,000 a year? Is it going to be $100,000 a year? Be specific. Okay, 5 years from now, we just told you that we've just been in the business. We've just celebrated our 5-year anniversary with Beachbody. Okay, when I first signed up, I thought I was going to make $100 a month. I was living in a dark, dingy apartment, sleeping on a mattress on the floor, alone, lost, depressed. And if someone had told me that I would be living the life that I'm living today, I don't know that I could have envisioned that. I don't know that I could have dreamed big. Bankrupt, car repossessed. What does your vision look like for 5 years from now? And dream, make your vision so big, people look at you and say you're crazy. Crazy, what are you talking about? And, 5 years ago, I didn't really have that vision, but I knew that I was excited. I knew that I loved what I was doing. And I knew that it was fun. I was enjoying it. And for once in my life, I was doing something positive for me. I was doing something that I could be proud of. So really think about, what does your life look 5 years from now? Who's going to be on your team? And what is that going to look like? 5 years ago, I was driving a 1995 Grand Prix with about 200,000 miles. And I don't know if you guys saw the picture, but Taj surprised me with a new car for my birthday. And 5 years ago, I don't even think I knew what that car was. So, dream big, go after your dreams, write them down, be very, very specific, and talk to yourself with conviction. Live your life with conviction. Your life becomes what you think about most of the time. So really think about that. If you're talking bad about yourself, I'm guilty of this. I used to say, oh man, I'm so stupid. You've got to change how you talk to yourself, because you live inside your mind. So if you're feeding your mind with all of this negativity, you're going to believe it. So when those thoughts, ain't nobody got time for that. You got to push those thoughts aside. Feed yourself with good, positive, encouraging, personal development. Again, the people that are in your circle, you're most like the 5 people that are in your network, the people that are closest to you. So think about the 5 people that are closest to you. Is that the type of person that you want to be? Do you need to expand that circle and maybe get rid of some and surround yourself with some new people that are going to encourage you and lift you up? But you really have to get control of your mindset. All right, so pre-closing, and this is kind of getting into more of the meat and potatoes of closing. And there's several things that have to take place before the close, because like I said before, people aren't going to just hand you their Visa card and say, sign me up. That's so awesome. It's going to take time. And this business is all about relationship marketing. You've got to establish a relationship with people. You've got to find out what their need is. What do they need out of this business? If you don't know what they need, you don't know what to offer them. So you really have to do these things prior to the close. So forming people. For some of you, you've heard this multiple times. For others, this is brand new hearing it. So this is an acronym that you really, really want to focus on. Even with your personal relationships, I can't tell you how many times we get texts from people and they don't even take the time to say, hey, how are you? How's your family? I hope you're having a great day. Anything like that. And people are really, maybe I'm the only one, but, I like to be greeted. I like to know that I'm at least, thought of or, respected. So start out by asking them, how's your family? Occupation, recreation, and then you go into the message. So ask them about their family. You've met people, you've got people on your list. So you're going to look through their Facebook page. What are they about? Who are they? And then when you're having conversations with people, you want to genuinely get to know them, because number one, you're screening these people. Is this someone that you want to work with long term? Because when you're bringing people in, we have people on our team that we've been working with now for 5 years, and we will continue to work with those people for 20. So really think of it long term. Is this someone that I want on my team? Is this someone that I want to work with long term? So get to know them, get to know their personalities. Are they positive? Are they upbeat? Are they negative? Are they someone that's going to drag you down? But really figure out, what are they about? Ask them about their family. Kids are going back to school right now. When do your kids start school? Are they all ready for school? Their occupation. What do you do for a living? Oh, you're a dental assistant? I bet you love that. Okay. And what's their response going to be? It may be, oh yeah, I do. It may be, oh, I just hate my job and I can't stand to go to work. Okay. There's your opportunity to go straight into your message, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Ask them about their recreation. What do they like to do for fun? Do they work out? What do they do on the weekends? You're genuinely building a friendship with people and getting to know them. And again, you really want to find out, what do they need? Because it's not just about closing. It's not just about selling. It's about helping people and giving them the tools that they need so that they can live a healthier lifestyle, so that they can be a part of something special. There's so many people out there that are just alone and want to be a part of something special. One of the things the team has to offer is, the accountability and the positive encouragement. Awesome. There's so much stuff that we have to offer. Okay, so the next step is to pay them a genuine compliment. Why do you want them on the team? And in the little gray box over there, we just put a few examples. You're one of the most positive and energetic people I know. You've always been so supportive of me, and I really appreciate that. When I thought of who I want to work with and join my team, you were the first person that I thought of. So really, what is it about this person that attracts them to you or attracts you to them? Why do you want them on your team? Are they a people person? Are they already doing what a coach does? They're just not getting paid for it. Really sit down and think about, okay, this is definitely more than just sales. Okay, and then number 3 is the invitation, and that's really the message part of forming. And so, you've paid someone, you've formed them, you've made it personal, whether it's on the or, Facebook message or even through a text. You've asked them, how's their family? How are the kids doing? Are they getting ready for school? I was going through my list of people that I thought would be great for my team, and you were one of the first people I thought of. If I sent you a short video, would you have a second to watch it? And that's your invitation. You can also invite them to a fit club. You can invite them to a challenge group. You can invite them, hello, to next Tuesday night's webinar. You definitely want to get people on that webinar. And then, of course, the face-to-face presentation or phone call, if you can't get face-to-face, is even better. And when we say presentation, we're not talking about a PowerPoint with a formal, flip chart and screen and projector and all of that. We're just talking about sitting down with someone, whether it's at Starbucks or Panera or over lunch. And if you've been working your social media right, and you've already been working with this person, they already know what you do. They already know that you're a Beachbody coach. They see your posts about your workout. They see the team chiming in because you tagged the team, and we're all building off of one another and supporting each other. So when you sit down with someone, the very first thing that you're going to do is just sit and listen to them. Again, it's going back to them and really remembering this business isn't about you. It's a people helping people business. So it's determining where are they at in their life and what is it that they need at this moment. And I guarantee you, if you sit down and talk with someone, they're going to sit down and they're going to share their entire life story with you. And then they're going to say, okay, now tell me about Beachbody. And there's your cue. Yes, awesome. You might even have a couple of bag together with a Shakeology sample and a brochure and things like that for them. But when we talk about a presentation, there's 5 things that you really want to talk about when you're giving a quote-unquote presentation. The first thing is the dream, okay? And the very first slide we talked about was your why and making sure that it was so strong you're going to do whatever it takes. Okay, when you talk about the dream, you've got to help this person with their vision. What is it that they want out of life? What are they missing? Is it more time with their family? Are they looking to supplement their income? Are they looking to get healthy and fit? Is it a dream vacation? Do they want to fire their boss? Are they looking for recognition? What is it that drives them and really help them fine-tune that vision? Okay, they want a dream house. Great. That's awesome. What's it look like? What's your dream house look like? Is it a bi-level? Is it, a ranch? Is it, French? Is it a French style? Is it Italian? Is it in the mountains? Is it going to be on the beach? How many bedrooms is it going to have? Really be specific. What does that house look like? Same thing with their more time. Okay, you want more time. What are you going to do? What do you think you'll do with all of that extra time? oh man, I'm going to have so much time with my kids. I want to, be able to take them to the park, and I want to be able to pick them up from school. I want to, do all of those things that I've missed out. You've just created a vision for them, and now you know what they need. Okay, the second part of your presentation is the team. We are on Team Platinum Presenters. It's a growing team in the network. Out of the Millionaire Circle, I think half of them are on our team. We've got all the tools and training available to help them to plug into. And by the way, each of you on this webinar need to go to platinumpresenters.com and request a user ID and password if you haven't done that already. So really pump up the team. It's a national team. We can plug you in to people pretty much anywhere, no matter where you're at. We have people we can connect you with. The company, Beachbody's been around since 1998. It's backed by the Better Business Bureau. They're on TV 240 hours a day through the infomercials. They give you free customers. The business is doing really, really well. And you can talk about some of the products, P90X and Insanity, and, let them know that everything's under the Beachbody umbrella. Most people don't understand that Beachbody is all of those programs. So let them know a little bit about the company. You can explain to them how to make money. There's multiple ways. There's 25% commission. There's Success Club bonuses. There's Team Cycle bonus, which is huge. There's a quarterly bonus program that ranges from $1,000 all the way up to $40,000 per quarter. There's lots of ways that you can make money. And by the way, Paja and I have a video on our YouTube channel titled How to Make Money. So if you guys aren't familiar with all of that, I won't go into it right now. Go back to the video and watch it. You take them right back to the dream. So that's the presentation in a nutshell. And hopefully, I really hope you guys are all taking notes because this is a lot of information. All right, so closing the deal. You guys can be so excited. It naturally happens. The close happens when there's a transfer of enthusiasm. Like I said, when I first started, I was a secretary in a corn refinery plant. I had no sales experience. I was worried about what people thought, but I was so excited about what I was doing. People naturally wanted to know, what are you doing? I want to be a part of that, because let's face it, the majority of people's lives are boring. You go to work, you come home, you eat dinner, and you go to bed. So let's transfer that enthusiasm to other people. Okay, the second thing is people want to know that you are in it for them, that you're there for them, that no matter what, you've got their back. Okay, it's a people helping people business. And again, I can't say this enough. It's not about you, it's about them. People love to talk about themselves. So you've got to let them know that you're there for them, that it's not about you, that you genuinely want to help them. Again, take the time to ask questions and discover their needs. What is it that they want? You can't sell someone insanity if they have bad knees and have a bad heart. So you really have to find out what is it that they need right now. And, one of our favorite quotes, I can't remember if it's Zig Ziglar or Jim Rohn, is you can have everything in life if you just help enough other people get what they want. All right. 3, confidence. People want to be led, and honestly, I feel like this is one of the closing right here. When we have people that are interested joining our team, and we get to the point where they say they're in, even before they sign up, we welcome them to the team. We are so excited to have you on board. We can't wait for you to meet the team. You're going to love it. So really have that confidence as if they're going to sign up. They want to be led. They want to be told. If you're talking to them, if they've expressed interest, they want led. They want help. And you just have to lead them directly through the sign-up process. No hiccups. You've got to believe, why wouldn't they want to join? I wanted to join. Taj wanted to join. Jacqueline Smith wanted to join. Erin Flexi wanted to join. My mom wanted to join. So you've really got to think about, okay, why wouldn't they want to join? Really think about the person out there that's just looking for a break, the person that really needs that opportunity. Whether it's the college student that can't find a job, or it's the dad that just got laid off from work, or the single mom that's at home, or the stay-at-home mom that's at home, and it just really feels like they're missing something. They want to be a part of something special. They want to contribute to their family. So you really have to believe that this is a gift. You have a gift to offer people, and think about what it is about Beachbody that's changed your life. We sat down with Casey yesterday for breakfast, and I know she's at work right now. She works 12-hour shifts as a nurse. And, I sat down with her, and she was in tears about how Beachbody has changed her life and how it's given her hope, and it's, filled a void that she was really missing. And you've got to think about all of the people out there in this world that have that same void, and it's a gift that you have to offer. If I hadn't have accepted that gift, if I hadn't have taken that chance, I would, I'd still be living in that dark, dingy apartment, and I would be bankrupt, and I would be broke, and I would be going to my 9-to-5 job, and, I would be missing out on my daughter's life, and I wouldn't be able to do all of the cool things that I wanted to do. I would have never moved to Atlanta and met Paj and, be living this extraordinary life together. It's a gift, and you really have to remember that. Okay, I have in here go in expecting a sale, but a lot of times I have to tell you that honestly, when we talk to people, we expect nothing in return. So, you want to have that confidence, but at the same time, go in and if they're interested, great. And if they're not, that's okay too. And then you've got to keep in mind 4 out of 5 sales calls end with no. And that may just be no, not right now. I know that Kim and Jeremy Eaton are on the line right now. And they were actually probably one of our very first customers about 4 years ago. And they've just signed up as coaches earlier this year. So no doesn't always mean no. It may just mean not right now. And that's okay, because you can kind of cross them off your list. You'll keep the door of communication open. And when the time is right for them, then they'll come back around. So just be glad that they're not leaving you hanging saying, oh yeah, I'm interested, and then they never sign up. Because a no always gets you one step closer to a yes. So learn to love your no's. If you get 10 no's, great. You're going to get to 5 yeses. So you've got to go through the numbers. It truly is a numbers game. And, if you get hung up on 2 or 3 people, we have people that we talk to, every week. Oh, my sister's interested. She's going to sign up. Next week, yeah, my sister says she's going to sign up. Okay, who else is in your pipeline? You've got to think of it as a funnel, and you're going to stuff that funnel, and eventually somebody's going to come out. Somebody's going to say yes. So you really got to look at it as a broader numbers game. And in the other video that we referenced, What It Takes to Go Diamond, we talk about your Mac Daddy list. How many people are on that list? How many people are you talking to? The more people you talk to, the faster you're going to build your business. All right, so move through the next steps quickly and smoothly as possible. And this goes to exactly what we said about when someone says they're in, great. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to our website. You're going to click on Coach. It's going to walk you through all of the steps. At the very end, it's going to offer you a challenge pack. You explain to them briefly what a challenge pack is. Okay, a challenge pack comes with your complete workout program, your nutrition plan, 30 Shakeology meals, free club membership trial, and it waives your $40 sign-up fee so you can actually sign up as a coach for free. Who wouldn't want that? So you're just going to direct them right through the steps of signing up. All right, Number 4 of closing the deal is becoming an expert at asking questions. If you can ask enough questions, people will generally close themselves. When you're asking people about their vision and their dreams and their why, I really like to have more time with my family. Great. They're closing themselves. They're hearing them talk about what it is that they want and what you have to offer. So you've got to become an expert at asking questions, and you guys want to make sure that you're taking notes when you're talking to people, because the next time you talk to them, the next exposure, you're going to want to, it's really important to remember what you guys have talked about. So whether you have a notebook or you have a Word document for each person or a spreadsheet, you have to take notes. I've used index cards before. You have to take notes on what you've talked about with these people. So you really have to become an expert and look at this as going pro. You're a pro network marketer. All right, so becoming an expert at asking questions. So here's the first question that you're going to ask someone. And this is all based on GoPro. If you haven't read the book GoPro, you definitely need to go get that. GoPro by Eric Worre. So number 1. Okay, you've sent them the video. Remember I said, if I sent you a short video, would you be willing to watch it? Okay, and part of that step is coming up with a time to follow up with them. Okay, so you know that you're going to follow up with that person on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, whatever. Based on what you saw, if you were to get started with this company on a part-time basis, how much would you need to earn a month in order to make this worth your time? So you're really getting them to start thinking about how much money do they need to make it worth their time? What would really help their family out? Okay, you don't ever want to say, what do you think? Well, what do you think? No, what did you like best about it? I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear what you like best about it. Get them excited. Create a hype. Transfer of enthusiasm. Okay, and you don't ever want to say, how does $10,000 a month sound? Okay, who doesn't want an extra $10,000 a month? That would be anyone. But you don't want to give them suggestions. You want to ask the question and let them answer it. Because the average person, when I first saw Christine Dwyer's webinar presented and she got to that slide where it says, what would you do with $100 a week, $500 a week, $1,000 a week? I was like, yeah, right. That's never going to happen. How about $100 a month? The average person can't comprehend making an extra $1,500 a month. So really see where they're at. Let them answer the question. The second question, approximately how many hours do you think you could commit each week to develop that kind of income? Okay, you're really getting them to start thinking about their daily lives and how busy they are and how much time can they commit. Now, if someone says they want to earn $5,000 a month and they're willing to work 2 hours a week, okay, you got to be honest with them. That's never going to happen. So you've got to be honest with them. If someone says, you know, they want to make $1,000 a month, they're willing to put in 10 to 15 hours a week. Perfect. That's great. How many months would you work those kind of hours in order to develop income? Because as you guys know, this does not happen overnight. Like I said, we've been in the business for 5 years, and we can go back and show you reports. I think it's the first 5 months, our commissions were 0. We signed up in July, and we didn't go enrolled until November. So it takes time. It's not a get-quick-rich scheme. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to lay the foundation. So you have to ask them, how many months would you be willing to work those kind of hours in order to develop that kind of income? And really, get them to start thinking about their own personal commitment. And again, you wait and you let them answer. So if I could show you how to develop an income of $1,000 a month, working 10 to 15 hours a week over the next 6 months, would you be ready to get started? If you don't have a positive answer to all 4 of those questions, it's okay. Again, most people aren't going to say, sign me up, here's my Visa card. It's all about timing in their life, and they've got to see the business presented 3 to 5 times before they make that decision. And it's okay. It just means that you're going to have to do some more exposures with them before they're ready. But you've got that Mac Daddy list, so it's okay. You're going to move on to the next person. And then again, if you do get that positive answer to those questions, great. You're going to do awesome at this. Here's what you need to do. Go to my website. You're going to click on Coach. You're going to walk them through all of the steps. At the end, it's going to offer you the challenge pack. And that's all you need to do. The next step would be to get their Getting Started Right call scheduled, and go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that right then, so they know that they're in. They've given you that verbal commitment. They're in. You're signing them up no matter what, whatever it takes. To close, the key really is to be positive. We can't stress it enough. Be positive in your posts. It's okay to share things that are negative in your life, but you've got to put a positive twist on it. Turn it into the positive. What's the positive thing about the struggle that you're going through in your life? You've got to believe in yourself. Be laser focused on your goals, and that means whatever it takes, you're going to make it happen. Whatever it takes. There was a time in the business where I didn't have internet service. And we have people tell us, oh, I don't have internet at home. So what? Do what it takes. Go to the library and get on the internet. Because that's what I did. I'm not just saying, go to the library and get on the internet. I went to the library and I got on the internet. I delivered newspapers at 4 o'clock in the morning before I went to my full-time job, and then went to full-time school at night. You do whatever it takes, because you've got that dream, you've got that goal, you are on a mission, and you're going to do whatever it takes to make it happen. Fall in love with your business. You've got to be so passionate about Beachbody, about what you're doing, about the team, about the products, that you can't help but share it with everyone. It's awesome. Why don't you want to share it with everyone? And remember, you have a gift to offer to people. So whether it's the single mom that's struggling to make ends meet, she just needs $100 a month. $100 a month. That's all I needed. That was all I wanted, was $100 a month to pay for food for Tiara and I. Maybe you have the mom that's at home with her kids, and she just wants to feel like she's contributing to her family. Or she feels alone. She wants to be a part of something special. It's the dad that's gotten laid off of work. It's the college student that can't find a job. You have a gift to offer to people, and it's up to you to offer it to them, and it's up to them to accept it. And that's all that you can do. But at the end of the day, this is your business. You've got to look at it as a business. You've got to treat it as a business, and just make it happen.